Yasuke was gay, apparently, according to Ubisoft. Or Ubisoft! Ah, is this not the representation you wanted? Why not? Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Those that championed Yasuke. Well, he was a true historical figure, yeah? Not much was known about him. Well, we didn't know which way he swung. Alright? Not only did he swing a sword around, apparently at Asian men in that time, at least in the game anyway, he may have swung something else around at plenty of Asian men. Ah, yeah. Ubisoft is basically confirming that, yes, both protagonists are of the LGBTQ variety. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. So, we'll dive into this today. Hit subscribe if you're new here. And please do turn the bell notifications on. If you like what I do here and you want to support further, because we get massive demonetization. It's quite huge, actually. Please do check out my Patreon. It's the first link down below. Anyway, so let's take a look. Again, Ubisoft just committing seppuku at this stage, aren't they, really? But yeah, they seem to be confirming that, yeah, indeed, Yasuke is of the LGBTQ persuasion. It says here, Assassin's Creed Shadows developer Ubisoft appeared to confirm that the game's two main protagonists, Yasuke and Neo, I don't know how to say that, are LGBTQ plus characters. As an FYI, just to throw it out there as well. Yeah, Ubisoft not doing great at the moment. Not doing great at the moment. So in a blog post on the company's website, published on May 15th, the company declared Neo and Yasuke disparate personalities also lead them to have different relationships and rapport with other characters. And they don't always feel the same way about people, nor do people always feel the same way about them. Right. And then next they discussed romance options. Romantically, they will also attract and be attracted to different types of people. Through the pair, players will get to experience a multitude of relationships. Alright. FYI, this is on That Park Place. The article's linked down below as well. So what does that mean? Well, the revelation comes amid Ubisoft contracting with Dartmouth Associate Professor Sashi Schmidt-Hori. Sashi Schmidt-Hori is an LGBTQ activist. So this is basically someone who has worked on this game, is a lobbyist, an activist. Her biography on Dartmouth's website reads, I'm interested in investigating how gender, sexuality, corporeality and power are represented and negotiated in pre-17th century Japanese narratives and illustrations. My first book, Tales of Idolized Boys, Male-Male Love in Medieval Japan, Japanese Narratives, University of Hawaii Press, 2021, is on medieval Chigo Monogatari, Buddhist acolyte tales which often depict romantic relationships between Buddhist priests and adolescent boys. These tales challenge a host of normative and moral standards we, academics especially, internalise, including such ideas as sexual orientation, transgenerational sex. What? Is he trying to say Yasuke is a pedo as well? Transgenerational. And sexual agency. My god. It continues. My current project is on the literary representations of milk kinship in pre-17th Japanese tales, including the tale of Ochikubo and the tale of Genji, the tales of Hike. The website also reveals the classes she teaches, introduction to Japanese culture, languages and scripts of gender, class and nation, gender, sexuality and power in pre-modern Japan. Classical Japanese language, grammar and translation workshop, and ASCL 6026, thinking of contemporary issues in Japan through graphic novels, manga. Of note, the official description from the publisher of Tales of Idolized Boys, Male-Male Love in Medieval Japanese Narratives, reveals that Schmidt-Hori, quote, calls for a shift in the hermeneutic strategies applied to Chigo and Chigo Monogatari, and puts forth both a nuanced historization of social constructs such as gender, sexuality, age, agency, and mode of reading propelled by curiosity and introspection. So early in the description it says, Sashi Schmidt-Hori begins by delineating various dimensions of Chigo. To show the complexity of this cultural construct, the Chigo as a triply liminal figure who is neither male nor female, child nor adult, human or deity. A modern reception history of Chigo Monogatari follows, revealing, not surprisingly, that the tales have often been interpreted through cultural paradigms rooted in historical moments and worldviews far removed from the original. This is the person, by the way. Just to throw it out there. She seems really focused on, like, gay stuff and also transgenerational stuff, which is a bit concerning. So not only has the company contracted with this radical LGBTQ activist, a Ubisoft, basically putting her under contract, they also appear to be promoting, well, she also appears to be promoting transgenerational sex with an alleged internal document shared to social media by Jeremy Hambley. The quartering in April detailed, "We're proud to represent the diversity and inclusion that exists in society as part of our everyday work. Representation is part of our DNA. Will remain that way." Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. So this is the person who's worked on it, right? This is the person who is like their medieval narrative, you know, medieval Japanese person, right? This is the narrative consultant, right? And then they're already saying what these individuals are. Romantically, they're going to attract different types of people. Through the pair, players will get to experience a multitude of relationships. They're going to feel... They don't always feel the same way about people, nor do people always feel the same way about them. I mean, would I put it past Ubisoft for doing this? No. I don't know if this implies that they are, though. It's a bit of a weird one. I think stemming from her, Schmidt, Hori, whatever her name is, that individual being the narrative person behind this, that's the concerning factor. I mean, it's concerning anyway, but that's the reason why it's like, ooh, you know, apparently you're promoting pedos and stuff. It's a bit weird. Bit weird. Bit odd. So I don't really know. It's not great. I mean, Ubisoft is essentially dead at this point. So apparently Yasuke is gay, I guess. Who knows?